Today we will be doing some stretches, and today's leg day. So 20 minutes on the Cybex to get it started, and we'll go from there. I'm going to start by doing some stretches. Hi, Gracie. Good morning. Thanks for being here. We ate kind of a lot of beans and rice this morning, so we're going to go try and burn off those calories, and we're going to do some legs, bodyweight squats, and leg extensions. It's an easy day. It's going to be 8-minute of squats and 6 minutes of leg extension. It's a pretty easy day today, but we're going to get through these. So here we go. And good morning, Gracie, or good afternoon. Thanks, Gracie. I know it's so sweet. So normally I would do this on kind of on a mild fast, but I noticed that my calories were so low yesterday that I kind of have to make up for it if I'm going to do legs today and tomorrow. Which today, I don't really have to eat much more, like maybe an apple, and later on in the evening some chicken. And then same thing tomorrow, some carbohydrates, some chicken. trying to get a sweat on. I think somebody was in here last night. There's like grease all over these spots and all kinds of stuff. Good morning, Gracie. What up, girl? You know, I miss my daughter so much. Love you, soul. Love you, baby. My belly is extra full. We need hours. That's okay. Looks like it's dinner around 6 or 7 tonight. That's okay. So I've been thinking a lot. I'm gonna blast through these 20 minutes and we'll go from there. I really like this machine, by the way. Around 12 minutes, I should start sweating. I will definitely read your message. I'm just gotta finish this. I have 10 more minutes left. And happy Saturday. I hope yours is going well. Mine's alright. I would say I ate about an extra half a cup of rice than I normally would. Actually, an extra cup because it was cooked. That's alright. I plan on doing legs today, which burns kind of a lot of calories. So I have another 8 minutes of squats and 6 minutes of leg extensions with just a 35-pound plate. Lately I've been getting like 130, 150 reps, sometimes less. So it's always around that range lately. And I do 3 sets for a total of around 390 total reps of 35. So 35 times 100 is, or 35 times 100 is 3,500. So I'm putting at least 10,000 pounds of volume on the leg extension because I do 120, 150 reps for 3 sets. And so 35 times 100 is 3,500. So yeah, around 10,000 pounds of volume on leg extensions. And then the body weight squat is approximately 55% of your body weight. Somewhere around there. So if you weigh 160, you're doing about 85 pounds of movement because the quads have weight to themselves, as well as the total upper body. So with the quads, the gluteus maximus, and the upper body, a body weight squat is about 55% of the body weight. So if you do 90 for 300, or 80 to 90, you'll have 320 reps or more. 80 times 300 is, or 80 times 100 is 8,000. So you put around 24,000 pounds of volume or more on the legs, plus the 10,000 pounds of volume from the leg extensions, puts the total at 35,000 or more pounds of volume on the legs for the day, plus the 20 minutes on this machine. It's a decent leg day. It's nothing too crazy, but it's definitely something to get used to first. And then tomorrow's the harder leg day, where I do 10 minutes of squats based on feel, sometimes 16 minutes of squats, 6 minutes of leg extension, and 4 minutes of hamstring curls for a total of only 100 and some reps. We get 130, 140 reps. So I don't put that much on the hamstrings yet, but that's okay. So around the 12-minute mark, as I estimated, I began perspiring, which is pretty common. And it's kind of warm in here too. So the cool thing about I eat beans sometimes, beans only have an absorption rate of maybe 60%, 70, maybe 60% of the protein. Unless you soak them, you might get 65%, but you only get like half. But that's okay. Beans are 320 calories for a cup before you cook them, so it's much more than that after they're cooked. But uncooked beans are only 80 calories per quarter cup. So you do like a cup and a half, it's only 480 calories, and it's a ton of beans in a pot. But the absorption rate of the protein is only like 50%. So you're only going to get like 35 grams out of that whole thing. But still, that's better than nothing. And at the same time, they're super low in calories, they're super filling. And then of course there's rice. And I only eat maybe a quarter cup, half cup of rice, uncooked. So it's not a lot, it's like a little bowl food, but it helps a lot. Oatmeal too. Oatmeal is a good carbohydrate as well. Half a cup of oatmeal with a spoonful of sugar is like 200 and something calories. It really seems to hit the spot sometimes. So we got 4 minutes left, and I began sweating, which is a good sign. And we use this at 70% resistance, because we like to save some in the tank for all the body weight squats. So here we go. 4 minutes left. I like to kind of synchronize the pull and the leg push at the same time, so that I'm not just using arms or just legs. Kind of like a full body light movement. And what's cool about this, if you notice, it doesn't really put the toes behind the knees. As if you were running, the toes kind of point downwards sometimes on each stride. Which I kind of was researching this machine a little. Just curious on what they were saying about it. It's the 610A model. The 610A model. And it's a really good one. I may move the camera so that you can see me more. I wish we had the treadmill. Let's see if my brother has an extension cord I can borrow, because mine doesn't quite reach. I actually have two of them. And with both of them combined, I'm falling short like maybe 80 feet, 75 feet, maybe 100 feet short. But I don't need that many extension cords to cover the distance. I have a 25 foot cord, and I think I have a 50 foot cord. So, let's see how this goes. That would be awesome, because to return it, I can just put it in like a backpack. If I have a backpack to carry it in. And just like jog to his house here's your extension cord, I'll come back and borrow it again, and then jog home. But that defeats the purpose of the treadmill. So I'm like stuck in a conundrum of running on the street where, I swear to God, they will have so many random cars begin driving down that street like a bunch of childish assholes, excuse my language, to damn near run me over as I go on a run to try and increase my cardiovascular health. I swear. They did it when I was walking my child in a stroller. And ever since those days, and I mean any time that I go to do that, that's what they begin doing. It makes me so mad. They even did it the other day when we went to a park. They in every type of way try to interfere with me giving affection to my daughter, loving my daughter, or being any sort of way positive towards my daughter. They begin all acting like obnoxious, rude, aggressive assholes towards me and my daughter. And one of these days, I'm going to get tired of it. I'm serious. I sat there humbly for over 9 years as they did that shit to me. Swear to God. Non-stop pounding and slamming of walls, of vehicles honking horns, of sirens, of diesel trucks using the Jake brake in front of my house, of obnoxious fucking vehicles every single day, constantly. It's bad enough when I'm in a work environment and they try and discredit all the good work that I've done. By the way, a diesel just uses Jake brake in the middle of that on the freeway, like I said. And they think I talk to myself. I'm doing live streams. I used to, even if I'm singing like a love song or like a baby song to my child, they start being rude and there goes another diesel truck. They start being rude and obnoxious towards me. Can't stand it sometimes. Anyways, that was my peace of mind for what has been going on. And Grace retracted all of her beautiful comments. That's okay, I know that they were nice. So anyways, there's 22 minutes of the Sidex Arc Trainer. And retracted all of your messages. I didn't get to read them. Darn it. Please excuse me on that. I got a message from my little brother. He's gonna let me watch, or excuse me, he's gonna let me use the extension cord so that I can oh goodness. He's gonna let me use an extension cord so I can use the treadmill, which is right here. And oh, it's okay, Gracie. They keep getting retracted by someone, or you, or someone, but it's okay. I know you always say the sweetest, nicest things. And I got like a scab right here from a pimple that I should have left alone, I guess. Darn it. I'll just put on glasses. I'm gonna put on little glasses or something that'll cover it. So, I got a good sweat on. My brother won't be home till 1:30. Roll over here, a little more towards the corner. Oh, thank you. I thought you like left, and I was like, I didn't say anything mean. What the heck? I just love my daughter, and when they do that aggressive stuff to her for no reason, she's only 2 years old, it makes me really mad. They better cut it out. But thanks. Thanks, Gracie. You're awesome. Thanks for being here too. You know, you totally remind me of someone. I'm serious. So I got sweat on the machine. I'm gonna have to clean that. I'm gonna have to clean that one. And the current cleaning product that I use is Vetco, and it's Vetco Sanibet Vetco. I'll have to reread the title of the product, but it's freaking awesome. I've even dumped some of it without diluting it in shoes before, and I swear it got rid of the odor that was in the shoe, which is already amazing to begin with. But it kills athlete's foot. It's a cleaning product that actually kills athlete's foot, so you can like use it for like in the showers, for anything. You can spray it in the showers and leave it for a few. So like if I got a gym membership, I was thinking of just bringing a spray bottle of this Vetco Sandy Rinse, and it meets health and food standard guidelines for the city, or excuse me, the state of Wisconsin, and they just let it like evaporate on the plates. So like I use it to clean some of my baby's stuff because it's they use it in restaurants even for washing dishes and stuff. It's pretty affordable. I get it over at, gosh darn it, what is the name? Nelson Co. It's an awesome product. Yes, sweat is in progress and message retracted. Okay. Yeah, I sweated a little today. So I'm not sure where to do these bodyweight squats. This floor's a little bit sloped. So we may do these in the house on a secondary stream. Or maybe I can move the camera. And do them on this side of the, yeah, it's a little more level over here. I guess we'll just move this machine around here. I always seem to smash my toes, this darn thing, so that's alright. It's a very light machine, by the way. It just has a high toe smashing rate. So I think we'll just do our bodyweight squats right here. It's a fairly level spot. Thanks. So we're gonna start our bodyweight squats. We're only doing 8 minutes of those today. It should be a pretty easy one. So here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of stretches first. Kind of get that going. I'm gonna wipe this part of the machine. Not sure if I'm seeing it. Maybe miss the ground a little. Some spots that I haven't seen some sweat. I'm trying to keep it so it doesn't smell in here, you know, like a sweaty gym. Thanks, Gracie. You're so nice. So here goes the body weight squats. You remind me of someone, Gracie. I don't know how to explain it. Thank you. Totally appreciate your comments. You're so nice. I don't have a timer anymore, so I've learned that I normally do 70 to 90 based on pace in 2 minutes. So we're just going to do 80 to 90 and call it 2 minutes. Unless you want to be the timer. But I don't have one of those. My instincts are telling me to take a full cardio day based on how limber my hamstrings are, but that's alright. I actually learned a lot exercising with sit-ups and push-ups every day for many, many days in a row, about 80 of them. So, because I did so many of those every day, I learned that maybe I can do something similar with legs, but just 2 days in a row. Because those bad boys were tiring. So this is a pretty good spot for them. And we'll rotate each direction for a total of 4 different directions on this one for 8 minutes, 2 minutes each, with a short rest period in between. I kind of go off field this lately. And ate a lot of food today. A ton of beans and rice. Trying to get that through the system before I started, but kind of on a time crunch. I wanted to get all this completed. So here we go. I don't have a timer either, so we're just gonna estimate it. Let's see if we can get 2 minutes on the money. I'll be able to review it after I upload the video. So here we go. So this is a pretty good spot for them. Here we go. Bodyweight squats. So I think we're just gonna do 90. That completes the first set. Hey Mikey, what up dude? Just doing some bodyweight squats. That was 2 minutes of them. I did 90. Next one we'll probably do 80 or 90 again. And for a total of 8 minutes. Let's get my heart rate up a little bit, by the way. I'm 100% honest on all of my data. Oh. I'm hoping this baby blue-bellied lizard comes in here. No, he left. Alright. That'd be cool if we had one hanging out. He wouldn't stay unless I had like a cricket box, which would just attract mice. Or it would attract like a rodent or a varmint. But anyways. Probably a rat, honestly. We had a rat in the shed one time, and it was freaking hilarious. Me and my brother were like, "What is it not running to its like location?" It like did something different, trying to climb the walls. But anyways, I'm gonna start our next set, which I think I'm gonna face this way on this one, because no floors are perfect. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video, dude. I'm trying to blast through all these. I'm gonna do 80 to 90. It takes roughly 2 minutes every time. Like I said, it always takes about 2 minutes. So here we go. Feel free to join in, dude. These are rough. I used to only get about 70. About 90. Dude, totally understand. Brain fart, by the way. Totally brain farted too. You had told me that just the other day. My bad, bro. Those are rough. I'm sorry that you tore your ACL, dude. Can only imagine. Ate a ton of beans and rice. For me, anyways. Like a good 2 solid bowls full of beans and rice. So if I were to estimate the calories, probably a good 600 calories in just beans and rice, which that's a lot for me to eat. I was trying to carb up before all these leg movements. So we got 4 minutes of squats in for a total of 180 squats. This next set will make 270. We're going to face this way, which I'm going to move the camera to the other side. That way you don't have to stare at my back. Dude, I can only freaking imagine. I'm serious. Can only imagine. I do stretches in the mornings and stuff. If you felt like joining in on those, you can. I don't know. I'm always solo. I'm used to it. But dude, that so sucks having the ACL torn. I had my upper right pectoral right here get stuck in part of a movement. Like, you know how like you see the deadlifters and their bicep like rises up all the way here and it like gets stuck and it's called a torn bicep? That happened to my right pectoral. And I mean, I couldn't do nothing, not even crawl forward on my knees for 30 something days before it finally, like the lump right here went to like a normal spot. And that pushed me way behind on exercise. So I can kind of relate. And man, I was asked to do so many things during that injury and they kept acting like I was faking it. And so I can totally understand, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not trying to put any pressure, dude. I can totally understand what that's like. I was asked to do so many things in the middle of my injury of my right pectoral because they just assume I'm like a robot or something. And they do that stuff outside a lot. Almost like they listen to a robot. Awkward. But I'm going to get my next set of squats in for a total of 217. Here we go. And I don't really have a period. I just kind of go by feel. But don't worry, dude. It'll heal. I'll try and cast a healing spell or something to see if you're recovered. Now, it's a long channeling spell, like a summoner type of thing. So it may take a month to complete the healing spell. I got your back, dude. So if you see like that little bar go above my head, like the ATB bar from Final Fantasy, then it means I began channeling the legendary healing spell. By the way, I grew up on that game. Right. Someone casted an earthquake one time with that. Surprised the hell out of me. 90. Thanks, I saw that, dude. I gave you a like. Really appreciate that. So that's 270. It might be a little more. I lose count because I talk in the middle of them. But I'm pretty sure that was 270. So this is the last set. This will make 360 reps. Maybe 370 if that was the real count. And we are going to face this way now. Or excuse me, this way for the movement and for the final set. But we're gonna give myself a minute. My quads got a little bit of a burn on that in a good type of way. I cannot wait till these things show through all my body hair. That's the goal, to leave all my body hair there and this still be showing like a lot of definition. That's what I'm going for. And then pretty soon, I'm trying to have nice legs. Definitely trying to have nice legs. Dude, probably not being able to play football. I would guess, because you probably were really trying, like every time, and it probably just like that injury was from trying, and I feel kind of bad, dude. I know darn well that you just want to play some football. I wish I could watch, like, if you had your games recorded, or even just like 3-4 minutes of like just some plays and stuff. Dude, hell yeah. I would pay attention. I would see your progress as you recorded more and more. I would notice, like, seriously, dude. I would totally watch you. Yeah, post them up there. I'll watch the whole thing, dude. Dead serious. Pretty soon I'll be able to spot you just based on movement. You know what I mean? Like, just the way you move on the field, I'll be able to know it was you eventually. Depending on how close the film is. But heck yeah, dude. I will totally watch and pay attention. So I do play a game called League of Legends. If you ever play that game, definitely add me. Currently Diamond tier. I haven't played in a while, but I play on the mobile version, Wild Rift, and I have like 4,000 something matches total. So I'm pretty experienced, and I play, usually I play every position, honestly. Lately they stick me in the jungle, but I mean, I play support and mid, and I just play every position, honestly. Whatever spot makes sense, or whatever they put me in. But yeah, it's one of my favorite games. So I'm gonna finish this last set for a total of 370 reps or so, and then we're gonna do our leg extensions, and that's all there is for today. Oh yeah, you play Call of Duty. Darn it, I wish I could add you. I don't have a video game system. I just have the mobile phone. So, unfortunately, my cousin plays Call of Duty. I don't know if he has it on PS5 though. Oh dude, we got a Bumblebee in here. I wonder if it will be my friend today. I guess not, he bounced. Sometimes they land on me and hang out. But anyways, me and Bumblebees, like, we get along. I don't know. I don't know if it's a smell or an odor thing, or an atrocious location for a fastener. I might want to adjust that or something. See if I can angle it. Anyways, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Here, I'll put it up there. It's terrible. Look. Yeah, I might want to fix that. I don't know how I didn't notice that. That's hella funny. I don't know how I didn't notice. I put the door on like 3 days ago in the dark. Definitely should have looked at that. It's warped too. It's the original door to this barn. It was built hella long ago. Even though it kind of looks still kind of nice and new, it was built a while ago. And so the door's warped, and I fastened it from the top, the corner, and all the way down the side. And I left it there for a while to try and like have it like the wood shift from the moisture through the evening to the day. But it's still not there. But yeah, that's hella funny to me. Nice fastener, dude. But anyways, here we go. Another 19. I think we'll do 100 on this for a total of 370. Definitely. I mean, it has a total of 5 holes, and that's the only one not through, but yeah, it's embarrassing to look at sometimes. Like, if you look at the bottom ones, I may cut these too, but it's kind of just where the hinge lined up. These are the original holes for the hinge when the barn was built. But as you can see, the other ones are good to go. I'm gonna cut those. I could not find a fastener head. Cut them. See where they are. Yeah, I only had 2.5-inch exterior grade screws that day. I used to have a ton of different varying fastener lengths, but not today. So anyways, it's our last set and we'll call it good. We're gonna do 100 though, to put our count a little bit higher, because I'm taking a long break. That completes our set. Thanks, bro. So far, I do sit-ups, push-ups, and body weight squats. I'm gonna take a short break, and I'll be completing my next live stream shortly. I have to pee all of a sudden. Later, dude. Shout out to my daughter. Love you, soul.